Welcome back to Let's Play Touhou Puppet Dance Performance. This is such a peaceful area, but in that kind of way that's almost not really peaceful. It's peaceful with like an underlying layer of terror. I don't think I mentioned it last time, but there are 5 puppets to catch in this area. There is Wriggle at 11%, Lunasa at 11%, Merlin at 11%, Lyrica at 11%, as well as Speed Lyrica, Power Merlin, Defense Lunasa, and Power Wriggle all at 8%, leaving Yuka at 20%. So this area is, I suppose, almost fitting of something a little more peaceful. Fairly not, I don't want to say non-linear, but not straight. Oh no. Aiki? I was gonna say, it's gonna be... It was either gonna be Aiki or, can't remember teacher's name. Defense Aiki is Light Nether. Light Nether, oh, by the way, meet Yuka. I probably should have spoken at least briefly on her beforehand. I don't think Yuka's going to be able to take down Aiki. So let's go ahead and swap to somebody who can. What's good? Dark's good. Hey, Mima. So Yuka's got a little bit of catching up to do. But what we have here is... Take a look, I have some decent IVs. I actually kind of farmed for some better IVs, but I wasn't gonna, like, kill myself doing it. But mostly, I wanted a high special defense to compensate for her naturally low special defense. I wanted her focus attack to be high, because that's what she does. And otherwise, spread attack and speed could have been as low as they needed to be, because I don't care what either of those stats are. Mostly, I wanted spread defense to be high to try to catch up to focus defense. Focus defense is just going to be unreasonably high because I got an A in it. HP also would have been nice to get high. Like, I wanted high in everything except spread attack and speed. Which, admittedly, is... I think I did pretty good, really. I mean, a D+ in HP, but, like, I'll make up for that. Skill-wise, when you first catch a puppet, you have, like, no SP to work with, so I couldn't really do much. So most of that'll be changing around. And I gave her the combat handbook, which is additional experience, because right now her focus is leveling up. I also style changed her to Defense Yuka, because even though Power Yuka has higher attack, as one would expect, Defense Yuka has a rockin' moveset. Like, Power Yuka's highest nature-type attack has a battle power of, like, 75. Like, it's friggin' Grass Javelin or something. And Defense Yuka can rack once she gets up and running. So, something for us to work towards. Since this area is a little convoluted, I'm gonna have to go over, couple ways. Oh man, I want to know something good. Lily, Power Lily. Power Lily is Void Nature, which I'm not going to be good. I I'm going to change Yuga's ability, but I love the Unjustness one, just because it says, Yuga's being unreasonable. Like, it's not even an ability or anything, she's just being unreasonable. And everyone else goes, dude, just do it. Okay, so you're weak to... not electric, dark. You gotta give me that multi-hit. God, quit that. Cut it out. We did it. It depends on your definition of good. But I suppose that could be good, because it narrows out her as someone we don't have to worry about knowing something good. That is some line breaks, let me tell ya. Almost couldn't read that one. For the most part, the translation is pretty darn good, but every now and then they throw a curveball at you. It's a sunflower fairy. Yeah. Komachi, Power Komachi. Power Komachi is Water Steel, who actually does take double nature damage. You know what? I'm gonna hit you with it, and we're gonna see what happens. Alright, I forgot. Yuka, by the way, is, I'm pretty sure, the slowest puppet in the game. Hands down. So slow, in fact, that don't even bother trying to raise her speed. Embrace the fact that she will always go second. Which is why... oh, I don't have the PP to ability change. Well, we'll get back to that, I guess. Let's see, should be an item up here. Skill card 75. Sweet Nightmare. Okay, I mean, I guess. I want to say there's also... yes, a silver coin. Just nestled in between the sunflowers. Okay, well, there's a little bit of pooing around we can still do. Not a lot up here. Couple dead ends, nothing too much to concern ourselves with. We can hop on down, go down where that fairy we saw earlier is. And if we loop around up top here... close, but not quite. Okay, we made it out of the grass. Which brings us back to this fairy. And that's actually it for the entire route to the left of this ferry. Everything else will require us going through over here. We still have options, though. Hi. Alright, what you got, small sunflower lady? Power medicine is poison, pure poison, nothing fancy or special about it. Gonna switch to somebody that can do more damage. Dang it! Dang it! You are going to be so unhappy, lady. I want to know why you're not feeling more down after I just did that to your friggin' pup. Oh no, we missed something. This whole area directly below me can only be accessed from down here. Whoops. My bad. Glad for that, actually, because catching that Yuka took up more than I expected. Okay, now we gotta go back here. And this loops around over to the top of where she was, and leaves us with only this path that we have to go through. Hey, we made it! Hooray! Also another parrot. Gotta get a hold of yourself, lady. Yuka. Defense Yuka is Nature Earth. It's a little frustrating because the two choices that you have are Power Yuka and Defense Yuka. Power Yuka is Nature Electric, which I don't need Electric because I have EQ. And Defense Yuka is Nature Earth, which I don't need Earth because I have Ran. So, regardless, which is why my intended build for Yuka honestly just doesn't even have any Earth in it. Like, I don't need the Earth on Yuka, and what I need is a greater variety of nature skills because she has some interesting ones. Okay, so, Defense Yuka. I'm not going to be hitting you with that. I'm also not going to be bringing out that. Let's bring out Neva. I don't want Iku to take more heavy poison damage than I need to. Neutral to Nether. I'd be willing to bet that Komachi is not neutral to Nether. No, she's actually weak to it. Who'd have thought? I certainly would not have. That's right, Nether is that weird one. Power Aya is Wind Fighting, which, also of note, Speed Aya is hands down the fastest puppet in the game. But Power Aya is actually outsped by one of the Marissas, where it's actually been debated just how fast Marissa is. Power Aya, though, neutral to Nether, so hilarious. We did it! I like it. Okay, there's actually nothing up there, so I don't need to go that way. I do, however, need to go down here and fight you! At the best at what? Wriggle. Assist Wriggle is Nature Poison. I do not want to use Nature on that, so let's bring out... Dang it. Meme is getting down there. Yeah, good job healing yourself for all that damage you did. And for all that HP you actually need. Too bad I'm just gonna light you on fire. And then it won't even be a concern. Harumia is Pure Dark. Does not change element. Double fighting damage. It's also just a dream, which, I mean, there are hopes, but you can't really... Can I get you to come out of the grass? They are! They're very tall. Let's see. Assist Cyrano, the not nature one. We don't see many of her. Takes double nature damage. Should I try? You're the same level as me. Let's try. Dang it. Piece of crap. Stupid friggin' fairy. Friggin' fairy. Power Luna. Power Luna, Power Luna, Power Luna. I have no idea. You know what? I don't even care. Dang, if you could level up, she'd still be alive. Oh my goodness. Now, Yuka's dead. And there are more trainers. God dang it. I can use an item. I have an item to revive. I don't like using them, but I will. Okay, we did it. They're not normal sunflowers. They probably have something to do with yokais. Assist Komachi is water nether. Do I want to try? I mean, I want to. I have 13 lives. Dang it! Well, I'm gonna switch to somebody that probably won't get killed by whatever it is that Komachi's gonna do when she comes out. And then we're gonna follow up with, oh man, why you gotta be that way? Fire does half damage. And there's another puppet after you, so I can't just blow you up. Let's see, light doesn't have stab, so I'd probably be better off lighting you on fire anyway, instead of using light. Speed Aya. Speed Aya is pure wind, nothing else to her. Neutral to most everything I got. So I want to just lower the crap off. Wow, I went before her. I mean, I know I got like 20 odd levels on her, but that's still... Oh. I guess even if yokai are involved. That is actually true. Fairies come around because of the power of nature. Like, there are sunflower fairies. That's what they are. Let's see here. Power Shizuha is nature wind. Do not want to hit with this. Which I remember hearing that there is, or that's one reason why one potential reason why Cyrano is as powerful as she is for a fairy. And it's because she is in fact the only ice fairy. So she has all the power that all other ice fairies would potentially have. I don't know how true that is. But I think it's a neat idea. Give me the item. Oh, thread. So with that, we are actually more or less done. That's the end of the sunflower field right there. But I'm terrified of what may or may not come, so I'm gonna run back and heal. Be back in a minute. We return, and with the few points we did get, I swapped out some of Yuka's moves, and I gave her Cataclysm. This is actually going to be Yuka's skill set until she hits level 70. Maybe. Maybe I'll find something better to replace Applebaum with between now and 70. In which case, I'll replace Applebaum with something better. Otherwise, we're waiting until 70. Let's see here. Oh, I also changed her ability over to After Move. Embracing Yuka's slowness, your attack power is boosted by 30% when you go second. Which will be pretty much always. I knew it was coming! Bringing in your own horrible music and everything? Assist Kurumi, Dark Poison. Dark Poison. I don't want to use Yuka against you. Who do I want to use against you? Double earth damage, so I could actually use Yuka against you, potentially. But I'm not going to risk that, because this is going to be painful. I'm going to bring in Ran. Is this Yuka's theme? This is some PC98 music. This is a friggin' PC98 music. I'm like almost confident this is Yuka's theme, but I'm not as up on my PC98 music. Power Ellie! Power Ellie is Steel Wind. I do not want to use Ran against her. Takes double electric and fire damage. Electric, I'm not going to risk the... Okay, yeah, that got the job done. And, of course, Power Yuka. Yuka's being unreasonable! Power Yuka is nature electric. What do I want to use? Poison? Fire? Steel? Not Iku. Poison, fire, I don't have steel, so poison or fire. We ready? We good? We good? We good? We good! I'm still somewhat terrified. Yuka is the kind of person who could tenderly care for you like a mother, or crush everything you ever hoped for with a smile on her face. So Yuka's home is right over here. And, like, she doesn't even care. I mean, that's... So I want to clarify, Yuka is an exceptionally old yokai. And of course, the older you get, the more powerful you get. It's... If memory serves, I think Yuka was the one that was described as... Someone saw her wandering around in town and said they thought she was weak because she was very polite and very courteous. And it's actually said you get more polite and more courteous the older you get. And the more powerful you get. Because you eventually get to the point where you don't feel like there's even a reason to fight. To fight back, to be combative with people. Because you are so far above them that it's really just a game. Well, I was hoping for... I don't think there's anything in here. There's a lot of books! There's a lot of books! Okay, there's like 1 or 2 items out here. Grab the ecstasy set. And then over here on the stump is a prismatic candy. But otherwise, until next time, everyone, we've been given a hint as to where to go. A world that perhaps should also be disconnected from Gensokyo. Until next time, everyone.